Op Sindoor was conducted basically post what happened in Pahalgam. Literally, the name of the operation itself shows that it was to avenge the killing and the method of killing by the terrorists of 26 innocent people who were actually on a holiday. But what came after that was something which Pakistan deserved, not only deserved, but I think it asked for it. Because before the attack, the Pakistan chief had made some statements, and those statements were actually indicating that the nation as Pakistan would look at Kashmir as the jugular vein, and India and Pakistan are two different nations, and Hindus and Muslims cannot live together. So after this statement and what happened in Pahalgam was exactly the same thing, that it became a question between the Hindus and the Muslims. It was also a message that was conveyed in a manner that go and tell your leader that this is what we have done. So it was a challenge which was carried through the chief statement and the action that unfolded thereafter. Obviously, Pakistan would have expected something to happen, but what came after that was that India decided, of course, it was not announced, but how it unfolded is that now we know that it was a limited mandate mission. And in that limited mandate mission, Indian armed forces would have been given a very limited target, that is to destroy the terror hubs of Pakistan. So obviously the intelligence and the data over a period of time had collected in a manner that we knew that there are terror camps which also recruit, motivate, train, equip, and that is where the ISI and the Pakistan Army put together are the ones who are building sort of an army of these terrorists. So these are the camps which were then surgically destroyed in a standoff surgical missile attack by the Indian Air Force. So I think the entire limited mandate was not only done well and accomplished, but I think what ensued thereafter was Pakistan got a thorough beating in response to our Op Sindoor. He tried to counterattack India, but I think he got such a thorough beating that the jugular vein of Pakistan, which was their headquarters near Rawalpindi, close to Islamabad, their nuclear assets, all the aerial assets or bases from where they could muster attacks, whether they are direct or indirect, all were targeted. So I think it was a mandate which was not only accomplished well, but I think we went beyond that, and I think this is where we stand today. Prime Minister made a very clear statement that Operation Sindoor is not called off. It is just a pause. Because after all, when the talk of ceasefire happened, we saw Pakistan again, unleashing some kind of attack only to prove that Pakistan is not down and out yet. So therefore, their action and reaction was not only based on unpredictability, but also to challenge that in ceasefire, if you think it is a weakness, it is not. So they tried to make very weak attempts in having mounted aerial attacks against India. But what is important here is that I think the Operation Sindoor per se may have got into a mandate accomplishment, but I think between India and Pakistan, we are going to remain in a state of war. Actually, we've been in a state of war for very, very long. I would say for almost over 3 decades, we're in a state of war. I think this terror machinery of Pakistan is the only thing which they are using globally without any repercussions. And I think now the repercussions have come on them. They would not possibly do the same thing as they did earlier, but might unfold it a little differently. I think time will tell. I think we have to remain in a perpetual state of readiness.